in the Skyrim Special Edition for the Xbox One, a pretty heavily modded version. We're playing Uthgar the Battle Mage. As you can see, he's wearing dwarven armor. He's got robes on top of it. He's got, as you can kind of see, steel pauldrons there. That's a modded feature which adds 2 more armor slots, which is useful. He is really pushing for restoration, illusion, destruction, and two-handed weapons for the moment, because I really enjoy two-handed weapons. And he kind of likes to hunt things, so he has some archery skill. Not really into conjuration. He really doesn't want to do the necromancy thing, so we're trying to avoid that. Sorry, I have a conversation going with a friend about something. Made me chuckle a little.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
We are today on the stream headed towards Swindler's Den. It will get us the ability to either kill or side with Kamatu, because we found Sadia is a refugee from Hammerfell who's on the run from this group of Red Guards who want her either dead or taken back to Hammerfell. We haven't found that out yet. And then once we get that solved, we're going to head towards White River Watch and look for a family blade for Armin and return that to him, because we are a helpful lot, though not for altruistic reasons. We're a bit selfish. We're doing things for ourselves, basically. We're out for ourselves. We were, in the first episode, abandoned on a small little island just off of Solstheim. We were left there to die, and we have a new kind of angry outlook at life. Uthgar doesn't really have a lot of trust for a lot of people. He's learned that trusting people only brings sadness, and so we're not keen on the helping people. We are in it for ourselves right now, and that may change. As you see, there's a modded creature in the land of Skyrim, a typically only found in Solstheim bristleback boar. We are pummeling him to death. He is now an ex-bristleback boar. So we're going to see more Solstheim things in this run, because I've incorporated them into the mainland. I always thought that was kind of a fun deal. Let's see if I want to change something just right quick. I wonder if I can. If I can't, it's okay. I'm not going to get like overly... You see, we're playing on Adept. The higher up you go, I mean Expert, Master, Legendary, it's not really worth it. So I kind of leave it on the default. Before we go on, I am going to... I've got to change something. I'm going to end this stream right here and fix something up. There we go. Now I can see where I'm going. It was covering the map like that stream bar wasn't. That's the one downside to this. I don't really like the stream bar. I wish it just wasn't there. It's useful to tell me, how many viewers there are and how long the stream's been going, but I'd be okay without it. I have my phone here. I can see the stats. It's fine. But I didn't make the system, so it is what it is. There's also just too many different types of menus with Skyrim. As we play with Uthgar, our battle mage. Who's a bit self-centered. He does not care for other people unless it benefits him. Which, when you're beat up and left for dead on an island, abandoned by all of your friends and family, it makes sense. As you can see, my special ring we got last stream on my right hand there gives me all kinds of special magics and magical regeneration. We loves the Ring of Transmutation, a modded in item. As you see, when we pick up the Nern root, we get the alchemy experience. I like that mod. It gives a reason. Nern roots are supposed to be special, and it just makes them special instead of just making them ding. At one point, picking up a Nern root was automatically a level of alchemy. As you can see, it's not anymore. But it's still experience and still gets us there. So that's a bonus. Ooh, wolves. What are the wolves doing? We want the wolves. We like the wolf pelts. One dead. A whiffed. As you can see, magic with mods is a little bit better than it is without mods. Magic in Skyrim really sucks. Like, they did a terrible job with magic. They did really good with the melee and a pretty good job, the best job they've ever done with archery in an Elder Scrolls game, but they've done the worst job they've ever done with magic. They made magic kind of insignificant in Skyrim. And the main reason, I think, is because you lose the ability to make your own spell. I would love to see someone make a mod, and maybe it's out there, I don't actually know, but make a mod where you can, make your own spell. That would be really cool. Let's see if I can kill a deer with destruction magic. Oh, I can. Archery be darned, you're done to me. You have no value. Archery's done. No more sneaking around. As you can see, bristlebacks are in the mainland. I have a mod that puts Solstheim items and creatures into the mainland of Skyrim because I think that makes a lot of sense to me. It just kind of connects the two. I feel like Dragonborn DLC, the Solstheim area, it's really disconnected from Skyrim, and it shouldn't be. Like, it made sense to be disconnected from Morrowind when you played it in Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, because it was a Nord type place. The Skull were more Nordic than they were obviously Elven and Mer. Their lore was ancient Nord, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Blood Moon on Morrowind's DLC. That was one of my favorite experiences in Elder Scrolls. It really encapsulated, like, what you could do in an Elder Scrolls game. I loved the idea of building a fort. I ate that up. Making that fort and making it your home base, I wanted to do it as soon as I possibly could. I wouldn't wait till the end of the game. I'd start too early and really have trouble with, like, bears and different creatures in Solstheim because they're like level 70 creatures and they don't level with you, they're just level 70. So unless you really knew what you were doing, you died a lot. But making the fort was a blast. That was my home base. That was what I did. I like Tribunal in Morrowind. I like the museum idea. I really like the museum idea. That's what Legacy of the Dragonborn mod can do for you, but it's only for the PC because it's bigger than the 5 gigabyte space that Xbox allows, and the PlayStation 4 modding community. Pity them. I just pity them. They can't use external assets, and that's on Sony. Sony really didn't care about mods, and I think that's why Bethesda signed that deal with Microsoft. That, and obviously the influx of Microsoft cash is really going to make a difference, at least I think, in their upcoming games. I'm excited for Bethesda's upcoming games because of the acquisition from Microsoft. Microsoft has destroyed studios, so I mean, there's a history to be afraid of. But I think the prospect of money will drive the two. Oh, oops! I had the wrong spell on. You know what? We're just gonna do some flames on him. We're gonna build up our destruction. Our destruction's pitiful. We gotta build it up. We gotta make it stronger. As you can see, I have a mod, the Ordinator, with the perk system. As you can see, many more perk points to put into things. And heavy armor is my favorite because when you're wearing at least 2 pieces of heavy armor, you gain a small amount of experience in heavy armor. Enchanting, if you use a staff and you get that perk point, you get a small amount of experience in enchanting, which makes enchanting a lot easier to level up. Enchanting I always thought was one of the hardest skills to level up in the game, in the vanilla version. Same with light armor. If I wear 2 pieces of light armor, I get light armor experience, which I might do later. I might actually make my pauldrons light armor just for that reason. Because that's your left shoulder, your right shoulder, that's 2 pieces, so I mean, it makes a little sense. I'm not wearing a helmet yet because my hood gives me 40 magicka. And as a battle mage, I like the magicka. I'm going to be working on stamina right now because I have plenty of magicka to do what I need to do. And once I get alteration up to 80, which, like I said, earlier in a different stream, I might do that off stream just to grind that up so I have it. And you guys don't have to sit here and watch me grind, because I know how much people love to watch other people do this. This is exciting stuff here. See, I finally got destruction to level 20. Victory is mine. Deal with it. Make myself a smaller target while I'm healing. They're not very good archers. As you can see, he's kind of an idiot. This is the one nice thing about Snake, is you see I have different weapons as well, so here's a steel hatchet. That's kind of fun. We won't take it because it's not useful, but let's get back to our elemental flare. You prepare to die. As you see, they're going to go down fairly quickly, and the more I level up destruction, the more powerful that spell is going to become. We all love the arrows. We have to have thousands of arrows. We never take first shoes. We're not into the mead yet. I like to collect mead and just store it in my home. Headcanon, my guy's a drunk. And his bard at home, when I buy one, will be a drunk. Everybody will be happy. I'm going to start becoming more of the battle mage that I want to be, and less the two-handed weaponry. Though I'm still going to use two-handed weapons. So, sometimes chests are just disappointing. That 38 septums is not great. Steel arrows is always great. I'd rather get arrows than money.
This is a surprise.
I don't know, was it a surprise? Oh, there you are. It was a surprise. You snuck up on me. Well done. Also, you die. I dead. So we're clearly going to be going up the lightning and fire trees. As you see, that is fire and lightning combined. So, like Captain Planet, we're going to let our powers combine, and that will aid us along very nicely in the destruction tree. We're not going to level up yet because I want to save that for the end dungeon boss in case he hits me a little harder than I hope he does. Always important. Potion of Magicka. We like our potions of Magicka, stamina, and healing. Those are important. We want those. We like those, and we need those. I usually play with a mod that actually makes these crates here have something inside them. Usually it has like building materials like straw or nails or hinges, which really helps with the Hearthfire DLC, but I didn't have enough room. I modded in Gem, a Sunstone. These are always good for the money, as you can see. 1/10 of a pound for 185 gold for septums. I'm not a big fan of the term septum when Tiber Septim has not ruled the area in 200 years. He's been dead. And we're in the Need Dynasty, so why are we still using septums? Killed a guy. Anyone else? Anyone else want a piece? Yes, you do. You see, our magic's getting there. I mean, we're doing okay. Eventually, this is going to cost us nothing to cast, and that's really gonna probably break the game. I mean, not like unplayable break, but make it so nothing is really a challenge anymore because our magicka won't matter. Steel short spear. The nice thing about these modded weapons, you can take them and then break them down into like whatever ingot they are. So this would break down into like 2 steel ingots, and that's helpful because I have a mod that tanning and smelting give us blacksmithing experience. Ah. No, we don't want to use a bow. Bows are easy to. We want to use our dwarven battle axe, as you see. I told me to yield, and then I cut his head off. So, he did. He's done. He is an ex-person, well, Argonian. I don't usually play Argonians. I find them annoying. Oh, there you are. I wondered what shot me. It was terrible.
Can't wait to count out your coins.
Yeah, I might start going one-handed in destruction magic now. That's the thing. He's evolving as a character. He doesn't really have a set class yet. He is a battle mage, but he didn't have like a set skill set that he wanted to use quite yet. See, elemental flare sends everything flying all over the place. There's an amethyst, which is nice. So we might start looking for one-handed weapons. Though the ability to use two-handed weapons is a good thing. I like two-handed weapons in this game. It's fun. Clearly, I'm able to damage things pretty quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and save there. Back to elemental flare. I like the quick menu for the console version over the PC. Huh? What? Dead. A chest, let's see if there's something. Oh man, look at that. A dwarven trident. That's gonna break down into some interesting. That's an interesting weapon there. I'm like Poseidon. A dwarven hatchet. You see, it's just half an axe. Whatever. That was an interesting chest. That had some fun in it. So, Good on them. A dwarven trident. I wonder what they'd classify that as. Steel halberd. I just have something against fur shoes. I don't see the use to them. It's all food. We don't care about food. Unlike Oblivion, food cannot be broken down into potions. So it was rendered useless. It gave you a little health and a little bit of a boost, but I mean, Skyrim, you don't really need it. Take you. I saw that arrow. There it is. Ow. Now here's the thing. Typically, I side with the Alakir and the Kamatu,
I think you and I have some things to talk.
but I'm not even gonna listen to him talk. Because he has something I want. And like I said, I am a selfish character. And I just wipe the floor with all of them. They literally just... They are ex-people. A Redguard Gave. I will take that. Kenmatu, this is what I wanted. Yokunda's Edge. Burns a target for 15 points. Target on fire takes extra damage. So that is a special sword. It's now mine. And he has 200 septums. So he was worth killing. Ooh, a Redguard Axe. Look at that. That is insane. I like that. Man, that's coming with me. Yeah, there's a reason. Another one. I can dual wield those things. Man, that'd be scary. We'll take the Scimitar. I mean, I'll take the axe and sell it. That's fine. I do kind of want to get a Redguard wardrobe thing just in case. Yeah. There. Now I have at least a wardrobe of the Redguard. Because once I leave this area, they're gone forever. They'll never be back. I'll never see one again. Potion of Plentiful Magic. That's good. This is good because I don't have to break down that special weapon now. Grundamore, always good. Necklace of Hunger. Absorbs health based on level from enemies within 6 feet. That's kind of terrifying if you think about it. Put this necklace on and you drain the vitality of the person next to you. Ooh. You're basically a vampire at that point. There's literally nothing between you and being a vampire, so... Chicken egg, chicken egg. A dog and bologna. Well, that song gets stuck in my head. Yeah, this is much better. I like that. Ooh, I didn't know. 9 hits for the iron ore. Here we go. Grab a little Coke while I'm doing this. Ah, tastes like victory. Coca-Cola. Well, I'm glad I came that way. I don't usually go down here. I don't know why. I just never do. I got some more arrows. Okay. Well, that was interesting. We can go back to where we were, and I mean, we can fast travel to Whiterun, but I kind of like to walk. since our main goal of the stream is only to get through a couple of missions today, we should be able to do that without too much issue. So as you can see, Swindler's Den. We did not clear it because we didn't fight the bandit chief because we were too busy fighting Kamatu. But that's life. The important thing is, no more sneaking. Well, I mean, there'll be some sneaking. I do want to get sneaking to 60, like I said. That way we're not setting off traps. Because this character will not be having companions follow him around, he doesn't trust other people. They exist to serve a means to an end. Which will be awkward. I'm so used to playing the good guy. I don't know, it's part of my nature. Like when I love Mass Effect. When Mass Effect Legendary Edition comes out, I will be streaming that. And we will go through that journey together, and it will be simply wonderful. And we will all cry. Especially when Thane dies. My friends and I loved Mass Effect. It was probably the happiest time I ever had playing a video game. As you can see, wolves are not immediately aggressive because of realistic wildlife mod. I like that because animals are not monsters. They're animals. They have instincts. They have survival instincts. They don't necessarily just want to come in and charge at you. That's not how animals operate. But they will defend themselves. So I like the idea of having realistic animal behavior. It's not completely realistic, but it's enough to where... Look at all these pelts. These are all for me. But it's nice to have animals that they'll attack you if you attack them, but they'll also try and run away and have self-preservation. Because I don't like the idea of animals just being monsters. I think that's ridiculous. Monsters are monsters. Like, trolls will attack you on sight, so they still go at you. We'll go ahead and eat the cheese. We'll unlock the apprentice lock here. First try. I have to say, I'm really enjoying streaming. I'm enjoying talking while I'm playing the game. Either to the people watching on Twitch or the people that watch on YouTube when I upload the YouTube video. I enjoy it. As you can see, tanning is increasing my smithing. This is a cheap but effective and more capable way of leveling your smithing. This should have been in the vanilla game. This mod shouldn't even be a mod, it should just be part of vanilla Skyrim. I mean, what was the point ever of tanning and smelting? It didn't do anything for you. There was no point to it. So, I did not enjoy that aspect of smithing at all. And smithing could make life too easy. Some bristlebacks from Solstheim have found their way to the mainland. They must be dealt with. Bacon must be had. Speaking of which, we're gonna have to get Meridia's bacon to her whatchamacallit. The sound is very loud for me. hear footsteps. We'll leave the music on. That's fine. And we'll throw a quick save on. It did not save my audio settings from last time. So if that was loud for you, I apologize. Try something here. Much better. Much better. That boom was just going crazy in my ear there for a little bit. And I only noticed it when I was fighting those bristlebacks because I was having too much fun wiping out bandits. The music I want to leave on though because I have modded Morrowind music in. And Beyond Bruma music. They really did a good job with that mod. I wish they'd update it. Or, you know, finish it. Release something. Give us the next teaser area to explore. Just something. I know they've added on a few mods for the Xbox, but it's just been almost 2 years now, and we're not seeing any legitimate progress with Cyrodiil in terms of release. They keep talking about it and showing it like in gameplay videos, but they never actually release anything. And I get they're making it the best they can, and they want to get the bugs situated and everything top of the line, top notch, and I respect that, but eventually you have to release something. Eventually you have to actually have a product available to release. And that's what the Morrowind team with Tamriel Rebuilt does really well. They haven't released anything in a year, but they gave you a roadmap and they said it's going to be a little bit before the next release because the next release is going to include this area, and this area. But they have released things, and they have so much release that it's bigger than, it has more quests than Oblivion, the video game. So Elder Scrolls 4 has less quests than Tamriel Rebuilt, which is insane. Now, not all the quests are, you know, top-notch home run hitters. There are some that are kind of garbage, but I mean, they're releasing things. They're putting stuff out there. And some of the quests are really, really good. And the fact they're incorporating the main story into the mod is incredible. You have to actually go onto the mainland to continue your Orator quest to be the Nerevarine. But that's Morrowind. This is Skyrim. We'll play Morrowind one day, maybe. I've played Morrowind so many times, I don't know. The next time I probably play is when they release something on Rebuilt. In terms of Skyblivion and Skywind, I don't know how much I'd want to play it, but if I did play it, I'd want to have one character. Oh, we have a Breton on us. Sir. He's going to murder me. He is going to kill me. He just kind of snuck up on me there. Well, we need to oomph our destruction magic, I think. That's been made very clear to us. There we go. Where are you? No, you can't, but where are you? There you are. Ooh, you're wearing some big boy armors. You just came out there and, like, attacked me. I mean, you've already got better gear than what I'm wearing, so we are going to take advantage of that. We've already killed those things. This is where Muffle comes in handy, because if you didn't notice, we're right at the cusp of level 20, and level 20 gives us 2 perk points instead of 1 because I have 20% more perk points. So every 5th level we get 2 perk points. And level 20 is divisible by 5 because that's how math works. Math is a scary thing. That's why D&D is difficult. It's Math the video game. If my buddy was watching right now, he'd have an absolute conniption fit on me for me saying that. He is a staunch defender of D&D. I like D&D. It's fun. I like watching Critical Role, which I really haven't watched in a long time. Kind of fallen off the pace a little. I actually got to meet them at C2E2 last year, they were very kind people. I felt very. I think they had a very rough week because they were doing a live show and then that lasted until 2 a.m. and then they had to come and do meet and greets and sign autographs, and that's a lot. We put a lot on people. Like it, and then we're like, don't complain, you're getting paid a lot. And I think to myself, those people are working unbelievably hard just to make people entertained and happy. And then people complain about them. That's very unfair. It's something I'm learning being on social media for the first time. It's weird to see people make angry comments. And I think to myself, you clicked on the video, you didn't have to. Nobody forces you to look at our stuff. You just do it. And to make that angry comment or negative comment towards someone, you're taking time out of your day to insult someone that's trying to bring joy or entertainment to someone else. Like, it's not like this stream is an epically produced and high quality thing. I know it's not. It's my 5th stream ever, but I'm enjoying doing it. And I see you, viewer. I hope you're enjoying it too. Even though I'm having a little rant right now. It bugs me when people literally get on the internet just to spread negativity towards someone who's trying to enjoy themselves and have other people enjoy it with them. Like, I enjoy playing Skyrim. I don't have to stream it. I've played thousands upon thousands of hours of Skyrim. But I thought to myself, you know what? I think it's time to jump on this streaming bandwagon and just have fun with it. Do I think it's going to go anywhere ever? No, but I think it'll be fun. And so far, I've had fun narrating Uthgar. It's kind of connected me more to the character, which is really hard to do because Skyrim, I mean, let's face it, the character creation is not very great. I enjoy the dynamic progression mods I've put in, but they don't really, like, this is just an avatar. He's not real. Like, he's not a character that I'd care for. There are other video games that have avatars like that really get people upset when you call them avatars instead of characters, but that's all they are. Like, Geralt is a character from the Witcher series. He's his own character, he's got his own personality, his own viewpoints, his own whatever, but someone like Master Chief is an avatar. He's what the player is. And that can be difficult to differentiate. People get very attached to the Master Chief or the Mario or something like that, but that's okay. I mean, that's cool. People are able to connect with something that they enjoy, but he's still just an avatar. He's not a character. He has no defining personality traits except he shoots guns. And yeah, I know they've written books and things about him, but he was never meant to be a character. It's just what the player uses to go through the game. Oh, there's the brass and bronze. See, I knew they'd be back. Huh. They disappeared. Brass, bronze, and copper. I don't know what they're used for, but they exist. Someone's probably telling me. See, the Dwarven Trident's worth 3 Dwarven ingots. Iron Spiked Club. That meteoric iron ingot should be interesting. I don't know what it'll make either. See, I want to keep one. I want to sell one and keep one. So forget you. I'm doing that. I thought we just lost the game there.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
It's your defining character trait because you're not a character. That's the thing. That's the other thing. These NPCs are not characters either. They're NPCs. Non-playable character. I know it says character in the thing, but they're not characters. They're just going about a schedule. They're pixels going about a schedule.
This is a local favorite.
People get overly attached to them. But that's okay too. Oh wait, she's over here.
Any news of the Alakir?
Yeah,
Alas,
they won't trouble you
you can
anymore.
rest safely. You have done me a great service, warrior. I cannot thank you enough. Take this reward. I managed to sneak some of my wealth out of Hammerfell when I left. It's the least I can do. For now, I will maintain my ruse here. You are always welcome in the Bannered Mare.
I was going to be welcome with or without you. Let you listen to Radgar the Red while I take a drink.
When he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
I'll be needing you to knock the place down extra tonight. Lots of spills.
Certainly, Mum.
I like how everyone's in here.
It's a fine day with you around.
I thought we gave her the mammoth tusk. I just wanted to make sure. No reason not to give it to her if we haven't, so we did. We're good to go. We're gonna go put stuff in our house, sell some things, and then head towards that other cave and get Armin's sword for his family sword, because it seems to be an issue between him and his wife.
I'm glad we're friends. I have something for you. Here. I'm glad we're friends. I have something for you. Here.
Lydia, you're stuck in an infinite loop like an idiot. But we're not friends. You're my house, Carl. And I am your Thane. I'm basically your boss. So you see 529, let's see what we are able to do. We're not quite ready for the alchemy yet, so. But when we are, we'll never run out of money, and probably be in overpowered shape, so we'll see. It's the Axe of Whiterun. As you can see, it's just a dwarven axe. Put the scimitar away. I want to put 2 of those away. gonna put you away. Eventually we're gonna hang that up. Red guard. Was that it? I feel like that wasn't it. Oh, there we go, Hammerfell guard. I knew I'd find it eventually. Iron fittings can go away, the ships and locks can go away. And then we'll sleep for 10 hours. Because we gotta sell stuff. Upgraded a couple things because I got better armor now. That steel plate armor is better than Dwarven.
I am your
Fact.
sword and your shield. Up for a little hunting?
Lydia,
Lead the way.
no, you're gonna come with me, but
What do you
only
need?
because I'm gonna do this. She's
What's on your
leveling
mind?
up. I'm gonna
I
trade a
want
few
what you
things
want.
with you. I know. Lydia, this is yours. Do. These are yours. And that looks like that's about it. Yeah, we'll give you an iron helmet.
It would be my pleasure.
I know. Let's see, do I have anything worth giving to you? You know what? I'll give you the red card axe. There you go.
I will be back at your house if you need me, Thane.
There we go. Now she has a red guard axe and some dwarven armor, and I'm naked as I walk out in the street and forgot to put my clothes on. Whoops. We'll go ahead and put on some pants. Let's see. Steel plate. I could have swore I had a corundum Ingrid.
What can I do for you? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
That would be so funny to headbutt someone with that. Look at that thing in the middle of his nose. That would be definitely one way to end someone. We're gonna break that down. That looked really interesting. Dwarven greatsword, huh? I like that. Dwarven halberd. That's ugly. Dwarven quarterstaff, ugly. The trident's interesting. Even though I don't really need it.
Good luck out there.
Well, thank you. There. Now my armor is much better.
It's always good. The finest weapons and armor.
Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. I don't want to sell anything that's potentially like unenchanting. So those two. I don't like the steel helmet look like that. Just ugly. So okay.
Don't forget to check
Got some
inside the
things-
shop if you need
Got some
anything.
things to tan. 57 smithing, that's good. We like to 57 smithing, that's a good thing. We're happy with that. Got about an hour and a half left of the stream before I leave, so maybe an hour and 20 minutes. We'll see. Always like to give a time frame.
Welcome to Bellathor's General
I should be able to
indeed.
stream a very long time.
Everything's for
Tomorrow
sale,
might be a
my
very
friend.
long stream.
Take a look.
First things first. Oh, wow. That was worth a lot. Don't care about health increasing. Drought of Berserker. Stamina and magic getting increased doesn't help. You want to have that restore as well. Health increased by 20. Not done help us any. We like that. Oh wait, potion of strength, we don't need that. We don't really need that. Get rid of a bunch of this. That just saved us a bunch of carry weight there. Okay, okay. Let's make sure we don't have any staves. Pretty sure we got rid of them. Alright. Do we have a cure disease potion? I was looking for a cure disease potion. Now if I get a disease in the random worst place possible, I can cure it. Or if I get turned into a vampire, we don't want that. That'll cure the vampiric disease. We should probably go in Arcadia's thing and see if she has a cure disease potion as well. Into Arcadia.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. Watch what. Hello.
But do you have what I want,
Take a
even though
look.
your hands aren't anywhere near that desk? Don't look too hard into Skyrim. Just enjoy the game. Cure disease. We'll take all of them. Alright. So we have seven get out of disease free cards. That's important. Because I don't plan on becoming a werewolf anytime soon. Spoiler alert. We're joining the companions at some point. And the college. And probably all the guilds. We'll probably do all the guilds. Because they benefit me. We're definitely going to do both DLCs if it doesn't break the game. I remember I was 87 hours into a Skyrim run, and Dawnguard broke on me in the Soul Cairn, and I could not get out because I couldn't talk to that stupid dragon. Oh, it hurts so much. 87 hours of time just gone forever. There was no way to fix it. And I'd go back into previous saves and try and do it, and it's still nothing. I couldn't get past that part, so I was stuck forever, trapped in the Soul Cairn, which makes kind of sense. That's how that character ceased to exist. Can I get to 39? I did, okay. I was kind of worried there. Oh, I can sell. That makes me mad because I accidentally sold that steel helmet before, and now here it's telling me I can't even break it down. Alright, so now our potions are upgraded to their max. Farengar has nothing for us. He has soul gems, I mean we can start buying those, but I don't want to right now.
Wait.
We are headed towards... No you don't. I forgot I have a one septum bounty in Whiterun. That might be a really good reason to join the Thieves Guild. I'm part of the guild. Go away. Oh, okay. I always found that funny. I should be able to make that claim. I should be able to lie about making that claim anyway. I'm part of the Thieves Guild. No, you're not. You know nothing of my work. We are going to quick save because I haven't done it in a while, even though it auto saves every time you enter and exit a building, which is nice.
You must be one of those
It just basically throws down auto saves for you 3 at a time, so you have 3 backup saves, which really can help out if you get absorbed in an area. I'm going to do something I regret. It's going to break the game. But I want to get this speech thing done. Need help at the forge.
How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
This is a 50-50 chance the game crashes.
Good luck out there.
And there's a reason for it. As you can see, I can craft 2 different types of daggers. She wants that one. This one won't even register. I actually don't know what mod gives me that.
Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
So we'll do that. We'll do this. Ooh. Upgrade our 2-handed weapon. We'll do that too. Let's keep on going. Gonna quick save it here.
You're someone who can get
Because we
things done.
upgraded our actual stuff.
This looks good. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Yeah, let's tan some leather. There we go.
How's got some good pieces out here? Ah, let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Technically, you do this in Riverwood, but every smith in the game has this voice, these lines voiced, just in case. And I find when I do it in Riverwood, the game crashes, so I typically do this like in Winterhold or Markarth.
Take this leather to the workbench over there.
But I've done it in Whiterun before as well. Oh, okay.
I help my father in more ways than people realize.
There we go. It's letting me do stuff, so I'm doing it.
Out with it. You have talent. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Take a look.
Yeah, so every smith in the game has that option because Todd wanted you to do it. We're going to go ahead and sell you for 167.
Good luck out there.
I lost so much money on that helmet. Alright, well that's done and out of the way now, so that's good. We now technically know how to smith by learning how to smith, even though we've been smithing. Because like I said, when I put a perk point in something, I figured it unlocks that skill. I still should put one in illusion, but eh. Took a long time to load. Let's go ahead and... Oh, it's already on the thing. I've done a few things, so I want to actually throw a hard save down. And I kind of want to level up. You see, I have 325 magic because of all my gear, so I'm not too worried about it right now. It's the stamina I need to level up. Gives me a little more carry weight too. Destruction. So like I said, we're going to do on the fire and the shock spells. And here we are, level 20. So our second Skyrim belongs to the Nords, and I may choose a race. Weapons and spells are 35% more effective against chosen race. This choice is permanent. This is Imperious. It's also what made me clear out 10 dungeons as my racial power. And I'm actually going to choose Dark Elf because Dragonborn, you fight a bunch of Dark Elves, so there's not really a lot of Dark Elves in Skyrim, which is like there are, but there aren't. Like, bandits aren't really Dark Elves. I find it weird you can't use it against Nords. I might choose Bretons next because the rage I have against that Breton attacking me. Who are you? Imar? Yeah, putting that up there was a good idea. That streaming bar really is a pain in the butt, but it's out of the way in the upper right hand corner. There's not a lot of information that comes from Skyrim in the upper right hand corner. I've tried everywhere. I've literally gone around my screen, so that's the place it's gonna be. Really weird. It's weird to me that people are watching this. Even though it's one person right now. Hello, person. Also, don't be afraid to ask any questions. I'm totally down to answer whatever. I may not have the answer, though, so I don't claim to be an expert on anything. And if you want to ask questions about me, that's fine. I don't care. I don't promise I answer them. But that's always weird to me. Ooh, who wants to take me? Oh, guys, there's... Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna let... Yeah, that was a stupid... You made a stupid choice. That's a saber-toothed tiger and a Spriggan who I just one-hit because I am not you. But, yeah, who attacks a Spriggan and a saber-toothed tiger? That is a terrible life decision. That's... I mean, not for me because I'm awesome, but oh my goodness. Wow. Just random hunter wanted to take on a Spriggan and immediately regretted it. So we're gonna take all your things because you obviously don't deserve them. Yeah, I ate a raw rabbit leg. What's it to you? Thing about hunters, they're technically poachers, so we shouldn't ever get a bounty for killing one, but you do. Go ahead and quick save that because that was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But like I was saying earlier, I always think it's strange that streamers and people on social media, they want to put stuff out there, but they don't want to put themselves out there. I get you want some privacy and you don't want everything known, but I mean, if you want people to talk to you, you should, give them something to talk about. Let them know you a little bit. Note to Rodolph. It's funny because this is our blind guy. Stop making fun of the blind guy. Quit using him and abusing him. See, bandits with a heart. There's a certain item that is special up here that the boss in this dungeon has that we would like to get.
Yeah.
As you see, my two-handed skill is pretty high up there for a level 20 character. It does pretty good damage. And that's why smithing is important. It levels up your weapon and your armor so you can take more hits. You know, the more I see them, the less ugly I think they are. I just think it's just not high. That's not high quality, but I mean, the person did the best they could, obviously. So I do appreciate it. Plus, the 455 gold value is absurd. I really miss this mod. Being able to loot those. So many crates that are just useless in Skyrim. This might be the last stealth archer thing I ever do. I just think it's funny to stealth archer this guy. Because I have a sick sense of humor and, well, it's funny. As you see, it goes right through him.
What was that?
You have a arrow in your head and you're running around like an idiot. I'm sorry, it's so funny. See, the people should look at him and be like, you have an arrow in your head. This is unusual. Ulfer's book is a unique book, to say the least, as you can see, because he's blind. So, that's just a cruel... That's kind of cruel. I laugh, but I have a weird sense of humor, so... I will never probably be a politically correct person. I just won't be. Man, honeycomb weighs a pound. It's a good thing I got a lot of carry weight. You gotta have it.
Rodolphe? That you?
Yeah, I shot you.
Boss was looking for you. Said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
He still has that arrow in his head. And now he's dead. With 2 arrows. Oh, that one went in his ear. Let me get that for you, buddy. There you go. That's as much stealth archery as I need to be doing. It was just that was fun. I enjoyed that more than I should have. Fur armor's good for selling. These mushrooms, they're not... I always pick up mushrooms because they're such good alchemy ingredients, but man, it's a time-consuming process sometimes. So I apologize if you don't think mushroom picking is interesting. I wouldn't. I picked up the basket. What the hell do I need a basket for? Let's see if I can just put it here. There. Yeah, it's back where it was. It's fine. Everything's fine.
What was that?
What was what?
Now you're mine. You're mine.
See that ward my spell. But not good enough. I am battle mage. Wonder what the... I'll probably do axes for one-handed armor weapons too, just because. Just to keep it consistent. I do like maces. I like the blunt stuff. Oh, there's a septum there. Okay. I will take it. I had a friend. She played Skyrim. She loves telling this story. She was fighting a bear, and she got so scared of the bear that she sheathed her sword, and that was the last time she ever played. She was fighting a bear, and she got so scared she put her sword away. This game really had interesting effects on people when it first came out. It was like, people talk about now how it's just a meme, but back then Skyrim really changed a lot of things. This game really upped the ante and made open world games a thing. Like, this is a pioneering game. This is such an important entry into any series, but Elder Scrolls, it really mainstreamed it. Like I said, I'd played Morrowind before, so I already had an idea, and I'd played Oblivion. I really hated Oblivion. Gosh, I still hate Oblivion. I have a friend that loves Oblivion, but it just, if you like Oblivion, that's fine. It's just not my cup of tea. I just fundamentally did not enjoy myself.
Of course not. Dogs I could train, but a half-starved wolf.
This is fun. Go get him. You had one job, dog. Not come after me. What'd you do? You came after me. Now you're dead. See, splash damage with this spell is useful. The arrows I'm happy to have. Always happy to have arrows. I have this weird obsession with arrows. I don't know what it is. But I have to collect them all. They're like Pokemon. Which is a game series I actually never got into. I have a lot of friends that got into Pokemon, and I just never did. I feel like I lost out on something there. Like, really could have had a good time, because they got into Pokemon Go really big for a little bit. Like a lot of people did. And I never saw the point. But I've never really been that big of a fan of that type of game. Oh, excuse me, which is why Dragon Quest actually never really hit home with me until Dragon Quest 8. Because before that, you had to capture monsters to fill out your party, and I couldn't get into it. Oh, I took the shoes. We don't want shoes. Your shoes are hideous. Look at those things. Just, ugh. Nobody wants those. I want the imp stool. I don't need the iron warhammer. But it just, I don't know. There's something about monster collecting and putting it in your party. It just didn't appeal to me. So any game with that type of mechanic, it doesn't excite me. And don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Quest 8, 9, and 11. 10 was an MMO, it's Japan only, so I've never played it. I never will play it because it's Japanese only. They made it very clear they're not interested in the US market. So, tough shenanigans for us, I guess. MMOs are a different breed. 9 hits. Take a drink of Coke. But MMOs are a different type of breed. I've played Knights of the, or SWTOR, the Old Republic, and I actually had a lot of fun with that game. Because it was basically a single-player game in an MMO, but the fact that they've announced a new KOTOR game potentially being in the works is far more exciting to me than ever playing SWTOR again. Which I might do eventually. I enjoy the class stories and all the other stuff. I think it was actually a really fascinating game. Oh, we need to put a hard save here. Because we're going to go fight some bad guy, and he got some stuff I want. I'm going to use Dwarven Battle Axe on him. Yeah. But I've also played ESO, so yes, I've played ESO, and I've beaten ESO with Drulin, my Dunmer. He was a fire whip or whatever they were called. I don't know. Dragon Knight? I think they were called Dragon Knights. And I had a lot of fun actually playing ESO, but again, I played it as a single player game instead of an MMO because MMO parts just seemed broken to me. It didn't seem that exciting, so I'm just fascinated by how that works. I apologize, I got a message there. I don't like ignoring my friends when they give me a message. I think that's rude if you ignore your friends. Never ignore your friends. Yes, I love this Twitch stuff, but man, look how much health that takes. That just, oh, he's brutalized, and he's got, look at that upgrade in my two-handed weapon there with that Orcish War Axe. Hadvar's journal is basically just saying he's a big jerk. 100 septums, alright. See, two-handed attacks do 15% more damage. What do we use? Oh yeah. Ooh, I'm shaking in my space boots. Upgrades, people, upgrades. It's not an upgrade yet. We have to take it back to the whatchamacallits and get it. We're gonna take your Warhammer because we're going back. And we'll take the chest. See, mod that upgrades the Armin family sword model. I actually think that's really pretty. I kind of wish I'd keep it, but as you can see, it only does 8 damage, so it's not like we're missing anything. The War Axe I have does 45, so 30% resistance to shock. Interesting. So that was a good thing. Let's go back to Whiterun now. We're gonna fast travel to Whiterun. We're not gonna run through a dungeon. Actually, we're gonna go to Dragon's Reach. We're gonna break down those Iron Hand gauntlets for a simple reason. I want to, but also it gives me the enchantment. I can put it on much better gear later. We're not so worried about gear right now. It's not essential. It's not necessary. But just know that it is something we are going to do. Enchanting is going to happen when we get to Dragon and Stalrum and Daedric and Ebony and stuff like that. Ebony maybe not so much. Oh, excuse me. I do have the Creation Club Knights of the Nine armor. We're not going to use it, but we are going to collect it. The only... Go ahead and break this down, get that up to 40. Yeah. And as you can see, we are doing very well. Okay, 647. Probably not gonna get to the place in time. But the Iron Hand gauntlets is a nice touch. We do have those now. I actually have another hour I can go, so we've accomplished what I wanted to, and we have more time, which is always fun. That means we can do more stuff. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and wait 12 hours. 13, 14, because we want to get to about 9 o'clock.
I've been looking for you.
I told my...
That's something I'm supposed to deliver.
Yep.
Your hands only.
The all-powerful courier.
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's
We're
it.
definitely going to do that.
Go.
We're not going to do it right now, obviously, but we are going to do that. So.
I know you.
No, you don't.
How do you do things?
That's right. Thane. That's how you know me. I am your Thane. Deal with it. Or I'll deal with you. He's a prick. Like they try to make him out to be this boss, and he's just a prick.
All I can think about is my son.
Erloin
my
Greymane.
child. They say that he was killed, but
Mister,
You tried mercenary work?
You found it. I've been
Here's
looking
your
for
sword.
that blade for months.
those bad
You took on all those bandits yourself?
They're in with the Imperials.
Thank you.
They know
Here,
it too.
my father had a
And yet
favorite
they
sword
know
and
it
shield
to my very
technique.
face.
Let me teach it to you in honor of his memory.
So, we get an upgrade in our one hand and our block. That's why that is a useful thing to do. Not because we're good people, just because it gave us upgrades, people. Upgrades. And we like that decision. Huh. That was weird. My phone did a little glitch. I couldn't see nothing. I think I gathered some deer. I don't remember if I did or didn't. Oh yeah, I gathered a lot. Oh, we're gonna near level 21. Woot woot. Ooh, we're gonna near level 60 in smithing too. I gotta pay more attention to that. I mean, we're not gonna get there with this, but yeah, we're gonna get close. I don't think I mined anything, but you never know, you might have found something. Okay. You see that jumped me to 60, so that was big. Obviously, we built some iron fittings. Hey, where are you?
Hello,
There you are.
friend. Sorry. Good luck out there.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you, but give me something. Come on. I'm gonna level up here just right quick. Alright, so that's 25. So I still have 2 points left. Okay, so that takes care of fire and lightning. Harsh Lesson's a lot of fun. I should probably get it, but I'm not going to right now. We're not there yet. We haven't gotten the extent of that yet, so we don't need it. Ooh, is that 40 or 50 that we're looking at? Okay, it's 50. We're fine. I need to pay attention there a little bit. A little bit. Sneak's not important. Pickpocket done. Speech, so that might be something we need to pay attention to here. Yeah. Because we want this. That's basically what it boils down to. So, put that away. We're gonna put that away. I want to do some muffling. Okay. So that's where we're at there. What do we want to do next? Drinking game with Sam Guevine. I think that might be something we want to do next. In fact, I think it is. We're going to do that at level 40. So, if you're curious, Meridia's Bacon will get taken care of around level 40. Because that'll get her sword maximum. We don't care so much about the staff that we're getting. Because it's a summoning staff. And I don't really summon things, like I said, not a necromancer. Otherwise I'd have Undeath installed. And we'd turn ourselves into a lich and things would be absolutely crazy. Undeath is a fun mod. It's just you have to be that type of playstyle in order to make it really function well. Conjuration is not something I use a lot in this game. I use it a ton in Morrowind. I find being a necromancer in Morrowind a lot of fun. Because Dark Elves like to talk to their relatives. I should call them Dunmer, but I'm not gonna. In we go.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place. A few drinks, a few laughs, and a con. Ha!
So let's
we'll
do
see
it.
about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started. I'll start round 1. Down the hatch.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Do I look like I need work?
Your turn. One
Here
down,
we go.
my friend. One down. And another
Easy
one
enough.
for me. And how about you?
Second drink,
So
easy
says
enough.
you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
One more, no problem. As you can see,
You've really
we're doing
done it.
great.
The staff is yours.
Dash grape.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Down we go. I'm
Wake
telling
up.
you, that last drink was
That's
the
right.
end of me.
It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
What? Oh, my head.
Yes, your head hurts and you don't remember where you are. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
Was a man named Sam with
Debella
me.
teaches love and compassion, but that doesn't mean we're just going to tell you what you want to know and let you walk away from this. Pick up your mess, then apologize. And if we think you're sincere, we'll consider lending you aid.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Let's do it. Holy water. Repair supplies. That's how we fix a broken staff. What the heck do we need that for? We'll pray to Debella. Giant's toe. And some holy water. Yeah, we really made a big mess there, lady. By the way, you got a potato
I
on the
suppose
ground.
that'll do. Debella teaches us forgiveness after all. Even for a drunk like you.
That's just
You were
rude.
ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Man. She's kind of a shrew. No, we're not going to go to the inner sanctum yet. Foreshadowing. That was a very poor example of foreshadowing. We're totally going in there one day. Supposed to get a blizzard later tonight. I sure hope I'm able to get home from work. That'll be awkward. Alright. We're going to go really quick this way. I want to get over there. So, because we want to unlock this fast travel point. Alright. Now that we have that unlocked, we gotta head towards Rorikstead, and as you can see, we don't have Rorikstead unlocked, so we're going to go to the Swindler's Den, where we just were, and we're gonna head straight from there towards Rorikstead. I know some people don't like to fast travel, but I want to get to where I'm going, so. I know I said I enjoy sauntering around last time, but also during streaming time, we do want to get from point A to point B at some point, so my sauntering time should be a little more limited than what it usually is. Woof. Oops, no, wrong thing. Woof, woof, woof. That should take care of that wolf. Oh crap. Oh, okay, those are just wolves. They're dead now. It was almost panic time. I thought I aggroed that mammoth, which I actually might be able to take now. I'm not sure. I'm not going to find out yet. Really, I don't start fighting those guys until like level 35, 40. I just kind of leave them alone, let them do their thing. Twin Secrets, I'll take the enchantment increase. Absolutely. I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to. Same thing, that's ridiculous. Those names are ridiculous. I'm sure they're real gems, but yeah. We'll say hi to Stendar's shrine. Yeah, stuck. So we've got Stendar's shrine found, even though it's not a fast travel point, which is dumb. It should be. He's Stendar for crying out loud. They really do Stendar dirty in this game. Oh, you have a cult basically following you to weed out Daedric worship. Yeah, vampires ruined it and wrecked the whole place and set it on fire, which we'll find later. You see the game started slowing down there. Did not like me going over there. There's special things over here we're going to pick up. Like a skill book, unless I've read it already, which would make me sad. Silver ingots, we'll take that. Satchel, we'll take that. Plentiful healing, we'll definitely take that. And here it is. Speech. Alright. I hear you, and I'm going to kill you. See? Archery's for the birds. And since we have no ability to kill a bird, we're just gonna keep on using magic. That's how that works, people. I'm actually curious if anyone actually likes high elves. Like in Morrowind, they made amazing sorcerers late game, but their weakness to magic just absolutely wrecked their race. Just absolutely wrecked them. It caused so many problems. Especially if you went into like a battle with a different mage, you were guaranteed to die in one hit because you had 100% weakness to all magic. And that's insanity. Whereas Bretons were completely overpowered, along with Nords. The other races were pretty well balanced, I thought, at least. Then you got to Oblivion, and the races started equaling out. Oh, a Dwarven Shield, okay. Yoink. That's for me. Yeah, but there were still racial balances. Oblivion had maintained the one thing that I think a lot of people would frown upon nowadays, and that was the difference between male and female characters. A female character would have higher persuasion but lower strength and endurance. They'd have higher charisma and willpower or something. And they were basically typecast into mage classes, which, you know, can get awkward nowadays. It's something that you won't see in any more video games, I don't think, of women being less capable in certain areas inherently than men. Which I'm fine with. I'll just call it like I sees it. I'm okay with them having the same stats. It's whatever. The racial bonuses, I'm sad that D&D is trying to get rid of them. I get we don't want to define things by race because of racism, but dwarves and elves don't exist. Okay, so we need to get over that thought. Real world, bad. It's bad, and I agree. Shouldn't do it. But like in this game, orcs have different abilities than men. The half-breed Bretons, because those are what they are, they're half-elves basically for this game. If you didn't know that, that's a spoiler I guess, but they're actually half-elf. That's why they have so much good magic. But they also have the flaws of men, but they also have the strengths of men. So Bretons are a very well-rounded race in any Elder Scrolls game, really. They're really probably top-tier class. Like, they're better than everyone else. That's basically how I put it. They just are. Their magical abilities are just incredible, so... I'm anxious.
You've got a lot of nerve showing
There it
yourself in
is.
this town
I was
again.
waiting for him to show
What do
up.
you
I was
have
like,
to
where'd
say
he
for
go?
yourself?
I have no idea what you're talking about. My
Is
character
that
don't
so?
apologize for
Does the name
stuff.
Gleda ring a bell? The star beauty of my farm? Kidnapped by a drunk lout and sold to a giant? You better remember her right fast before I call the guards and have you hauled away. You're
That
damn
sounds
right
pretty
it
bad.
does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
See, I could pay for it. Did I say anything about where I left the
Mentioned something
staff?
like that when you were running off with my goat. Tell you what, you bring back my goat, and maybe I'll give a damn about your staff.
Okay.
You really don't remember, Steve? Go get her. At least she's bound to follow you back. You smell just...
I mean, I don't want to go get her, but I kind of do, so I want to see if I can take a giant on. That's basically what I'm doing this for. It is a experiment for me. Like I said, Uthgar does not care what other people think. Certainly some lowly farmer from Rorikstead. Ain't nothing important in Rorikstead. Nothing at all. That's not true. But to Uthgar it is. I've decided Uthgar's not from Skyrim though, so he doesn't... Like, he's a Nord, but he has no attachment to Skyrim itself. And clearly not because he got mugged and left for dead. Shows you how nice people around here are. Worthless. See, I hear wolves. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, a giant might be out of my league. That's why I wanted to test it. I'm about to die. Horrible, horrible death. Let's go ahead and get rid of you guys. I can take a giant on, but it hurts a lot. Good to know. I mean, I know there was a wolf. I don't know how much I care. I mean, I know I should, but I don't. Ready for the most exciting escort mission there is? I might have actually hit the goat, so we'll see if she runs away towards... there. Yeah, I damaged the goat. The goat's afraid of me. Let's see if I can't healing hands it. I mean, this is kind of working. You're seeing it, right? Like, the goat wants a piece of me. That's basically what it boils down to. Come on, goat. You want a piece of me? You gotta come with... You gotta get me first. Come on. You asshole. I bet I broke the quest. If I... Oh, balls to the wall. Kick its ass. What if I killed your goat? That'd be awkward. Why do you want to fight me so much? Like, this is really weird. I don't think I've ever had the goat want to fight me. I've never been so annoyed with a goat. Come get me now, you jerk. Come on. Oh, I'm leading an enemy goat towards its home because I'm a good person. That's what I'm going with. Stupid ass goat. I should kill it. I wonder what happens if I kill it. I've never actually killed the goat. Come on. Come on, you stupid goat. Charge. That's right, charge. What the hell? You went inside? Come on. Come on, goat. You know you want a piece of me. You want a piece of me? Come get me. Come get me. Bad goat. It's still after me. I mean, this is one way to do it, I guess. The crazy-ass goat wants to chase me. I wonder if it'll incur a fine. I'll murder everyone in this town if it does, I swear. I just lose my mind. Could you imagine that? I found your goat. Why does it want to eat you? I don't know. It's a goat. And everyone in the town turns on you. That'd be miserable. Hey, you dumb goat. Wait, what is that? Is anyone else confused? Am I gonna have to murder this goat? He's inside. I've never had this happen. This is so insane.
Are you a member of the
Name's
cult?
Ennis.
Or did
If
you
you've got
just
friends who
steal
do
those
business in
robes from
Whiterun,
a
they might
real
know me.
wizard?
You talked to Reldith yet? She's like a mother to me. You here from the city? I visit Whiterun.
I wonder if it's broken. I wonder if I actually cannot complete this quest now. You know what? I'm gonna murder this goat. I'm gonna murder it. Seriously, what is up with these? What is going on? There's only one thing to do in a time like this. I think I broke it.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan. Until next time.
Help! I'm being attacked!
Yeah, screw it.
I'm being attacked! Is this what you want? Help! Murder! I'm on fire!
This is just me taking out some frustration, so we're gonna go ahead and load. It's so frustrating. Where did I I hope I quick saved it somewhere remotely close. That annoyed me a little. I don't care about your goat. I don't care about your goat. Hey, you jerk. I don't care about your goat.
You talked to Reldith yet?
Here.
Okay. Most of what you said didn't make sense, but you left a note. The only bit I could read said, after repaying Isolde in Whiterun. That's all I know. Until next time.
Yep. Your goat's dead. As far as I'm concerned, screw your goat. We got speech upgraded, so that's fine. We didn't get the two-handed stuff or the destruction, but that's okay because the goat hated us. So we're going to build up a little bit of illusion as we walk towards the valleys of the shadow of death. We are going to get this mammoth unlocked. Because eventually I'm going to go around and clear all of those. Eventually. Plus, I might start doing bounties at some point, and it'll become a bounty target almost guaranteed. Plus, I think this is an important location, if I'm right. I might be wrong. This might be a spring. No, it's not. Okay, I was wrong. Now we're going to head towards that cave, because unlocking things is important, people. Plus, it just gives me excuse to power level some stuff. Why is everyone losing their minds down? I know why. I know why. We're gonna go fight us some banditos. First, we're gonna whack a deer. Take his hide. Y'all saw that though. There was like 7 or 8 deer that just took off. What are we looking at here? Bandits.
Start running so I can stab you in the
He's running away. He's scared. He knows.
That's it. That's your.
That was their chief. Notice how well he did. I wonder if I could even block that. See, this will help make up for not finding that goat. I won't get the best of you. You ran away. Oh, there's one over there too. Okay.
We're routed! Fall back!
See, this guy knows. He's like, I don't want nothing to do with this guy. He said a bad word. He's gone now. I mean, if a deer is going to present itself to me, I've got to take its hide. I mean, that's just... those are the rules that I did not just make up. I wonder where these bandits are even from. Like, what possessed them to show up here? I mean, you can try, lady. It's just not going to end well for you. Oh, you're a bandit chief as well? Okay. You know what happens with 2 bandit chiefs? They tend not to do well. Does not end well with 2 bandit chiefs too often. Too many chiefs, not enough followers. That's not how the saying goes, but I didn't feel like actually saying it. This little exploration's getting me some skill ups, so I can live with it. Doesn't seem like a friendly place to me. But we're gonna go ahead and head here. And try and get to 2,000 gold, because I don't want to go fight some hag raven, even though it's hilarious. And maybe we will. Okay, we'll go fight her. It's funny. It's worth doing. See if I can sell stuff to
You're
you
someone
before
who
you
can
go away. Oh, thank God.
blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Getting our weight, carry weight down a lot here.
Good luck out there.
Okay. We're gonna see if this upgrades. It doesn't. Downgrades, people. Downgrades. Oh, that's annoying.
It's always blades, helmets.
I told you,
pretty
Orcish
much
gear
anything
just
to
does
suit your
not.
needs.
Doesn't do it. Orcish battle axe gone.
Don't
Okay.
forget to check inside the shop if you anything.
What's the matter?
It's a lot more manageable.
Side of a strong Nord woman?
200 pounds out of 800 and something is a lot more manageable than
So,
700.
you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
getting that a
what's
lot.
wrong? Did the engagement fall through? Look, how about we call it even, as long as you bring back the wedding ring? That's really a shame. I was so looking forward to the wedding. You said you'd have all the most interesting guests. You went right out to give it to your fiancé.
Do you know what I did with it?
Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
Let's see.
How could you forget?
Well, that's the story about my
It was the
fiance.
sweetest story I'd ever heard. You met at the full moon, under the biggest tree in Witchmist Grove, surrounded by fireflies. It was straight out of a storybook. It was a
I'm
pleasure.
sure that's
Thank you.
terrific. Let's see here. Think about this. It told me where to go, like, curious. Oh, okay, it's way over there. Alright, well, I can get there. That's fine. We can totally do that. Because the key is fast travel. Fast travel makes everything better. It doesn't, but it helps when you're doing a stream. That is a long walk towards a place that doesn't really need to be walked to. We'll go ahead and put a quick save down because I know there's a dragon about. And he might try and eat our faces. We're not interested in fighting the dragon right now. He's fine over there. He's over there. We're more interested in some other things. Ooh, a Draugr. That's not terrible at all. Nothing bad comes from Draugr. In the middle of the night, Draugr coin. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take the Draugr short sword too. It's worth something. As are these. Ah, crap baskets. Huh. Remember when I took Dunmer as one of the classes that I'd kill? Yeah, sucks to be you. I'd totally fight Dunmer. Alright, Robe of Destruction. Frost Salts, alright. Interesting. Got him. Hit him in the butt, you saw it. Technically not a fire crotch, but still close enough. Here we are. There's my blushing bride.
Darling, I've been waiting for you to return to consummate our love.
That's terrifying. Actually, I was hoping to get the ring back.
You want it for that hussy Esmeralda with the dark feathers, don't you? I won't let her have you.
Probably not a good idea to use magic against a hag raven, considering they're a magical being. You know, she's a witch. However, whacking her with a two-handed weapon seems to be working just fine. Dead and dead. And horrifying. Well, we got the wedding ring back. Hooray for us. Go ahead and fast heal there. We can go in here right quick because, as you can see, Agraven feathers strewn abroad on the floor. We need to pick those up. Good alchemy ingredients. Plus, there's a book in here for destruction, and we definitely want that. More Agraven feathers. Very good, very good. A barrel of wheat that gives us our fortify health potions, which we like very much. Cool. Alright. Well, that was messed up. Back to Whiterun. I cannot fast travel. There are enemies nearby. Where? I blew her up. Do not make me... I will kill that dragon. I do not care. Oh, if I... You know, sometimes you just gotta be careful what you wish for. Come here. Oh, he landed. He done messed up. They typically don't land. I'm hitting him. It's just not registering the sound. As you see, his health went down, so I was hitting him. It's okay. I was worried there for a second that I wasn't actually hitting him. Oh my god, now he's gonna start fighting mammoths. Oh good, I got him right at the tail. Right at the tippy tip of the tail. Let's see, I bet he goes after the mammoths now. See, he's going after everything. I am definitely not highest on the food chain here, so... But as you can see, I've leveled up destruction again, so that is good. Hey, we're doing it. 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 Also be very careful because there's two giants there. Oh, well that was an interesting fight. Two giants and two mammoths are over there. I just want to absorb his soul, that's all. Don't hurt me. I got rid of the threat, you should love me. Well, that's interesting because I wasn't planning on fighting a dragon. But I did. And I won. And really isn't that all that matters. Victory. So now I feel obligated actually to go over there and get my stuff. I'm gonna go over there and get stuff. Because I beat the dragon, so absolutely no reason not to. First things first, 9 hits with our pickaxe. Secret tunnel. I wish they'd make a good Avatar of the Last Airbender video game. Like that was such an easy win, and they never did it. Of course, they never did it with a live action movie either. Oh, 9 more hits with the iron ore there. Which I will take. Iron ore, thanks to Hearthfire, is extremely useful. Go ahead and make a quick save. I don't know. I think there's bone walkers over here, but first of all, more iron ore, because it was worth coming up here for the iron ore. My goodness, the smelting upgrades. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. We're all about the upgrades in this stream. We've managed to get a few. That is not elemental flare. I'm pretty sure there's skeletons up here, but first things first. Chest. You see the Draugr coin. Each one's worth 30, so it's about 16 or so, which is good. Also, I just leveled up heavy armor, which means there are enemies somewhere. Oh no, never mind. I just discovered the location. That's fine. Location discovered. Power learned. Before the dragon shows up here, it's all skeletons. Looks like all the skeletons get taken care of before and once the dragon is here. Which makes sense. I mean, a dragon would wipe the floor with skeletons and most things in the game. So there's a bear. Notice how he's not automatically an enemy, because he's busy doing bear things. I'm just heading over towards the standing stone. It's there. I might as well discover it. It's part of the accomplishments. Well, personal accomplishments. Those are the accomplishments and stuff, and trophies are disabled when you use mods. Because you're cheating. You're cheating, cheatersons. The Atronach Stone. A very specific gameplay style, not played by most people. But the option is there, and it's a very powerful build if you do it right. That fox. Yeah, our blacksmithing is happy we came here. We're gonna go ahead and do a couple muffles before we fast travel out of here. Going back to Ysolda. And she's gonna give us Well, we're going to give her the wedding ring back, and she's going to give us information. Important information. Information that we're going to use. And doing that saved us 2,000 gold, which is nice. It's nice to save the money. No reason not to, once again, increase our illusion. I think that's how I'll do illusion. I'll just be walking around and popping it off instead of just standing around waiting. There we go. Another upgrade in terms of levels. See, everything is coming together. We're doing just fine, as I convince myself. Make sure I don't have any steel. Okay. Everything's fine. Gonna make some more iron fittings, because why not? Why not? You know what? I'll make a couple iron fittings. I'm gonna make 100 nails. Nails get used all over the place, so we're gonna upgrade our nails. Time do we have here? I mean, it's 12:47. Where are you at? Because I want to make you my bestie. You're my bestie.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what
I
you're looking
would.
for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Oh, you did have her stored away. That's creepy. Not what I expected. We're doing this. There we go. Now watch what happens when I talk to her.
Friend.
She turns colors. And now she's
Take a look.
cheaper. So you'll see Grundamore is much cheaper. Life is much cheaper with her around now. And we wanted that. We wanted to get a little bit cheaper. Oh, there's a Nordic trident. You know what we really want is a Nordic bow. Do you have any Quicksilver? You know what? I'm just going to take all of it. Nobody's going to argue. I'll take your leather strips. I'll take your leather. I'm going to take all your iron. I'm going to take your corundum. I'm going to take your steel.
Good luck out there.
You are a good business partner. As you see, I took all the things, and you're going to be like, why'd you take all the things? And I'm going to be like, because upgrading smithing is important. We're level 22 already, and we got a lot of perks to put around. We got to spread the love. We're getting near that destruction magic as well, so... As you see, smithing jumps to 63. I'm going to go ahead and make 9 locks. No complaints. And 12 iron fittings. So you were worried about me not getting iron fittings. Well, there you go. Now we have them. Oh, wait. Nordic bow. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. What, I don't have a problem. Man, that's pretty. Yeah, I know, but you just happen to be in the one spot that I really need, so move. 22. That's only a 14 as a superior. So you see how big of a difference that is. 49, 50. That's one more, and it's both flawless. So we can get rid of our killer. You know what? I'm gonna keep you because you've been so good. You're my trophy axe.
Hello, friend.
But I'm gonna sell some
Looking
stuff.
to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Right now I want to sell some stuff. Okay, that's the start.
Good luck out there.
Thanks. As heartbreaking as it is, that dwarven battle axe was good for me. It did good damage. We're gonna retire it. He was gonna come anyway. I was gonna get that ebony, which will actually be my next upgrade in axes. Will be ebony bow, ebony everything. Interesting. I have to keep that giant's toe. Nothing else, just that giant's toe. You know, whatever. So. We do not make the decisions. Make sure there's nothing worth. Yep, see? That was worth doing. Have I picked up any books? I don't know. Can put 4 more on there, though, if I did. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I forgot about Ulfr's book. So we're a few pounds lighter there. Sorry, I got turned around there.
Good to see you.
Whoops. Good to see you too, Lydia. Let's see here. Dwarven battle axe. An orcish bow. We've moved to Nordic, which I'm okay with. Keep that dwarven shield. I'm keeping the dwarven stuff because I don't know if I'll need it later or not. Store our miscellaneous things like dragon bones and dragon scales. Dwarven ingot, that thing, that thing. So we have 182 carry weight right now. Do do do. Oops. I went a little farther on my phone, sorry. Okay, let's see here.
You call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel.
You know what?
The gods will
It's
be
your
the judge
funeral.
of that.
No, you don't understand, dude. I'm insane. Like, I have power. Not unlimited power.
It's no fun unless you fight me with magic.
I... You know, I really hate this guy. Because he's like, it's no fun unless you fight me with magic. And then he pulls out a staff and starts absorbing all your magic and... Yeah. So... Screw you. Your stuff is mine. He doesn't even say anything. Because he issued the challenge, not me. I just
Hello again.
did the thing. Here's the ring.
Excellent. Sorry it didn't work out. I know how excited you were for the wedding. You kept saying it would be a huge ceremony at Morvenskar. You said you even had some magic staff that would handle all of the guests.
Well, here's the thing about Morvenskar. It's a dungeon.
Good talking.
And it's filled with crazy mages. We're gonna go trade. We're gonna go sell some stuff. I'm gonna keep that staff though. That's gonna be my probably my staff that I use to upgrade enchanting.
Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that staff of sparks. Do in the big seller. See, 3,400 for that. That's not too shabby. Cool. So you see, we were able to get a couple of nice potions there. That was good. We were able to get big money. We made profit there. We got a plentiful healing potion and a plentiful magical potion, which is nice. That'll come in handy. Now we're going to go disenchant some things. Those crazy Dunmer necromancers that thought they could take me. They're dead now. See, if I was a conjurer, I could use their corpses as my toys. That seems weird. I don't want to do that. Conjuration's not a school of magic a good Nord would use. Granted, I don't know of any magic that a good Nord would want to use, but hey, there've been plenty of Nord mages, so who knows. I'm going to say this and then it's going to come back and bite me, but notice how we haven't had any crashes when we come in here now. We got past that part of the story. So minor destruction. So destruction is now... Oh man, that didn't give me nothing, enchantment. Boo. Boo.
Good to see you.
Barn
Spells
girl,
and
what do you have for sale?
incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
So we'll sell you those robes.
It's been good talking to
That's that. The robes are sold. That is highly, highly annoying. Not really, it just means I have those enchantments already, which is not a bad thing. It's just a thing. I like that load screen. I like that. I think that's a Breton with that staff, but it's a nice loading screen. It's a good one. Let's see here. You see, this is a very long quest. Which we're not going to complete today. At least not right now. I just wanted to get there. Because this is kind of a long and in-depth dungeon and I do have to work, so life happens. So we're gonna get to there. I'll clean out the exterior I will kill everyone outside, but before we go in the dungeon, we're gonna wait. Where are all the people? Where is literally everybody? I know why, because I already killed everyone outside. Go me. Alright, so I'm going to leave the stream here because, like I said, life happens and I have to go to work, so. Plus, we've been streaming now for 2.5 hours almost. That's a pretty good length. So, we will, on the next stream, be completing Morvensker and getting our first Daedric artifact, the Sanguine Rose. And then we may head towards the Greybeards. Maybe. Depending on if I don't find anything else to do first. But as you see, we've accomplished a few main story things, big story things, and several miscellaneous. I mean, we've done 27 miscellaneous objectives, so we're moving right along here. As well as 6 main objectives and 2 side quests, so I'm not going to get too upset about the progress we're making here. And we are now, what, level 22? Okay. So that's not terrible. I will see y'all later, and to those on YouTube that will be watching the VODs, I hope you enjoy them. I enjoy making them, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.